What's going on, guys? Techie Teacher here. We're going to continue right where we left off. We're still working on getting that chainsaw and unlocking the MAM. So first things first, we do have our 500 screw. I'm continuing this immediately after where we left off in our last video. So not much has changed. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the process of hopefully we'll get enough wire while I walk over here and do this portion. And what I'm actually going to do is while I'm over here, I'm going to change it to do the... Right now we're doing obstacle clearing, which is where we get the chainsaw. We're doing that milestone. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap to field research. That way I can now know what I need for this one. Collect anything that I know I have. I definitely have 100 plates. I do know I have 100 plates over here, so we're going to get that collected for us. And then we will just need 300 screws, and our 100 cables should be ready for us. So we got our 100 plates already. Like that, bang, bang. We need 300 of the screws, so that should be slowly getting made. I can start using probably these other ones soon. But like I said, I really like to have this solid biofuel, honestly, first, before I really get into making my factories. Which, actually, I should also take a look at when I can start using coal power, which will be a very particular thing soon enough. It's 15 per minute. You're making... How much again? You're producing 30 per minute. These are making 15 per minute. What's the hold up? Why is it actually stalling here? It shouldn't be stalling. In all honesty. And then you're stalling because you consume 10 per minute, where you can produce 15 per minute. So there's more efficient ways we can do this. Like I said, what I want first before I really start making this is I'm gonna want coal power is what I would like. If for me to produce coal power, I need to get coal generators. I'm going to need to get a lot more stuff with milestones. Once I get that, I think a lot of these are going to start flying by. My power, I'm pretty conscious and I pay attention a lot to how power works, how much I should be putting in for consumption rate, and such. So right now I'm going to just chuck that in there, come back over to this milestone, select, and throw this in. And I'm now realizing one of the things we can't do is coal, because that's under phase 3. Oh, crud. So, if we make a custom soon. So what we're probably going to have to do is we're actually going to have to focus on making all the other stuff. Because what we need for the... we still need to build the space elevator. I actually haven't built that yet. Right. This needs to be built. Here's... That needs a space. I'll probably clear space. I think I might just throw it over there for now. That's usually where I put it. It's a good start. It's just a good open area to have. It's not going to be in the way of most things. Everything kind of gets its nice own roomy location otherwise. So what I'm going to do is get... Ugh, the space elevator. Gosh. Not looking forward to that, but we got to get the space elevator before we can get to coal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my, hopefully last of my 300 screws that I need. Yep. Okay, there we go. 300 screws. I'm going to test this and see if this works. I should be able to submit both of these at the same time. This was something that was able to be done in early access. They might have fixed it, but if they did not, then this makes life so much easier, because now you don't have, because it's the only way you can really bypass the waiting phase that came along with these. And if not, if I can't do it, then I'm going to want obstacle clearing first. Ready, in, launch pod. Do this, field research.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any
Darn.
biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your
okay.
pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size.
Perfect.
Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month?
Okay,
You
so
could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency.
that's
This
my plan.
isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun, fun, fun.
Fun, fun, fun. All right, so I'm gonna go and get the chainsaw ready, and then I will be right back. Alrighty, and I am back. I haven't made the chainsaw yet, but I just wanted to show you that I am launching for field research, and I actually just shut off all my power because I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna make all my biomass now into solid biofuel,
analysis machine,
and then
referred to as the MAM,
yeah, I'll
with
get everything
local
back up and running,
resources to
running
research and
passively while I
develop
work
new
on getting this
technologies.
going.
Potential technologies
right back.
include exploration tools.
Oh, I should. Oh, alrighty, and I am back. Can make the chainsaw now, which I'm going to have to do. But I've also went through the process of making myself some biofuel, or solid biofuel, I should say. And the reason for that is two things. So the solid biofuel will allow us to use it as fuel in this lovely machinery right here. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay, and then next, I did mass make a ton of things because I'm now going to fix our production of our production of everything. I am tired. I'm already exhausted from making all of this by hand. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm now going to automate making solid biofuel. There's nothing in these machines whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make ourselves some constructors production. We need two constructors, one for, we're going to put them here. Well, we can do this now. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Deforestation. Nothing like it. All you need to do in a game, deforest, I'll get all the power I need. No one's going to stop me. It's alien planet. No one's complaining yet. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to make this into my kind of fuel production area. This is where we're going to make all of our biofuel. So it's going to start with two constructors. One constructor will produce biomass using wood, while the other one will produce biomass using leaves. And we will. Whoa! Is that quartz? Yep. Oh no. I'll look at it later. We're gonna make some. If I can, make some things right here. And oh, I hate when it does that. It always flips them. I don't know why, but it does. It always wants to rotate them like this, but I want it both facing that way. One's going here. That will be leaves. Top one's going to go here, and that one's wood. So bottom one is leaves. So leaves go there. Top one is wood. Wood will go here. Okay. And now, here's the thing. These produce at a rate of 60 per minute and 300 per minute. Now, because that produces at a rate of 300 per minute, we kind of can't use that. We can merge them together. But that one will always have an overstock of solid biofuel or of biomass. And then we're going to construct at least one more that's going to go right here. That will create our solid biofuel. Now, solid biofuel produces at a rate of 60 per minute. and it consumes 120 per minute. Now, because this does 160 per minute and this does 300 per minute, we have 360 here. So in actuality, we are producing enough to be able to, if this rate moved at a fast enough rate efficiently, we could make, boy, if I can use my words properly here, we could produce, if we can make it fast enough, or make these conveyor belts fast enough, we could make it so that way this produces, words are not my friend today, apparently. Just to make it pretty. Man, I'm struggling here, guys. Like, because it's late at night and it's when we're exhausting today, but if we could produce this fast enough, what I mean by fast enough, I mean that if we could make enough of this and have it moved fast enough, because this does 60, these belts do 60 per minute each, so they're not fast enough, because what's going to end up happening is once these actually have enough, once these actually start producing power to them, they will, or maybe producing power, once they start producing the materials, they won't have enough chances to actually, convert that or send it over just yet. Anyways, all right, so I'll give that to you. Okay, now that that's set up, what we're going to do is now we set up our storage right here, and this storage is going to be what holds all of our solid biofuel that comes from these, from the constructors when they start to acquire them. God, I love that. All right, and then what we do is we're going to just make ourselves some splitters that go right here. Cut along so I can hop up and, oh, slipped it, put it the wrong way. We need to do splitters, need to go facing underneath that way. Okay, connected. I think I have to look right at it and slide over. Perfect, just like that. Look at it for the snap, move over, look at it, snap, and then there we go. Okay, then we connect it all together. And now, as I mentioned before, solid biofuel consumes at a slower rate. So what we're going to do is we are going to put, we have 200 here, and what we're going to do is we have, how many of these? I think 5? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 20 in each of these. Or maybe 25, actually. We're going to put 25 in each of these. And we'll put we have a lot of biomass already in our inventory, so what we're going to do, I'm going to take what I have for biomass in my inventory, and I'm going to actually shove it right back into the constructor here. And we should maybe make a buffer, just because we're actually going to make so much biomass, I guess, that we should probably have a buffer for now. So we actually we'll fix this here and make the constructor go. This is pretty much, you guys are gonna witness a lot of my thought process, which is gonna take up a lot of changing around. This will pretty much just be what it looks like in the beginning portion. After this, though, it becomes a little more cohesive. I'm gonna start not showing as much of this stuff, just because after you kind of get an understanding of the method to my madness, you don't question. It's less likely for it to be questioned. So in full honesty of why I'm doing certain things the way I am. But yeah, so now we have that much, and if we kick on the power, everything should now work properly. I might have to add another one. We will see in a second. All right, we blew a fuse. Apparently, we did not make enough power, so we do need one more biomass burner. Okay, I need more cable. I'm gonna get this biomass burner hooked up, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, and we are back. Waiting. Okay, and we are back. And on top of that, we are actually up and running. The machines should be all operating now. Our constructor is not going to work if it's not actually plugged in now, isn't it? Okay, so now our constructor should be will be producing the solid biofuel that we need. You can actually see out of all of these, only 3 of them are fully running. These 2, oh, I have them on standby. It might be smart. So that's actually probably why, we kind of blew a fuse so quickly. I forgot I had these on standby. Might have been why I needed to add on this new one here. Now things should operate at a proper rate here. You can see now we're going to get our solid biofuel coming in. And what I might do is, once our biofuel is coming in at a nice 200 per minute rate, or 200 rate, which I think, what are we getting right now actually from this? This is giving us 60 per minute. So we're definitely going to get it. It'll catch up very quickly. What it's going to do, like I said, it's going to start splitting first. So it's going to go from 60s to 30s, and then from 30 to 15 here. Then it's go from 15 to like 7.5 technically. Then it's going to go from like 7 to like 3 and 4, and then it's going from 4 to like 2 and 2, and then it'll go just to 2 and here. So there's going to be like barely any to actually get over to here. So the last one will end up getting ignored for a little bit, but that's okay. As we slowly start getting through this one will fill in first with and get the 200. And once this one gets to 200, the others will play catch up and work their way up it as well. We will be making enough. We're already going to be at pretty much a max consumption. The issue again is that this is 120 per minute, so we are actually not feeding it fast enough for this to be an efficient way of doing it. But with that, we do have one more thing I can do, I think, this episode. Yes, okay. We're gonna build our MAM. And we'll build our MAM, and we will get maybe one research thing going. I haven't looked at the MAM since they update because, well, I haven't unlocked it yet. So I'm very curious what there is. I know some of the trees actually have kind of changed a bit, so I'm looking forward and kind of excited to see what we can unlock now. Okay, so crash sites, which cans of planet must have a review of several non-functional prayers of retrieval. Interesting. Alien. Okay, so that's our alien parts. I can do that. Nutrients, I can do that. Bacon, agaric, is still the same. Aim barrel nut. Power slugs we can do, and I can do sulfur. We have classified phenomena. Unknown metal, fungus-like growth, and unknown crystalline mineral. Alright, so we're going to grab our materials over here that I know we can now feed into the MAM to do some research with. So starting with our alien megafauna, we're going to do our research on the hog here. Okay, cool, perfect. that unlocks us
The
the
remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog.
fuck.
It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Good to know. Which ones we can do? You.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner.
Cool.
Further research is available.
Safe for consumption.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner.
Yep.
Further research is available.
Yep. This is where we want big things here. Power shards.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Safe. And then sulfur.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Okay, megafauna is still not too bad. And then there's all of these trees. Woof. Curious what they're going to give us from those. Okay. I'm going to do some quick clearing here. Give myself some more stuff. I think from here what we got to do... Boy. I want to do so much. It's so difficult to decide. Because I would love to get some power going. Full, true power generation. That way I can make my factories. I can probably do it now. Just the thing is with the power generation that I have available to me. Let's see, can I make maybe we do look at making logistics 2 next, because with logistics 2 I can actually make some faster conveyor belts moving at 120 per minute, so that means I can actually feed my my constructor faster, which also will feed my power, my biomass burners faster, which would be great. It does use the reinforced plates to make that, so maybe the assembler could be next on our list of lovely things to make here. Which, if we go and actually take a look at how we're doing on this stuff, so we need 200 cable, 200 rods, 500 screw, and 300 plates. We should actually be at a pretty good rate now. So if we check here, we got our rods. Check. We check where our screws are. We have almost enough screws. We check here. We have actually definitely enough plates. So we can definitely get enough screws very quickly here. The issue is the rate at which we can build screws. We need more. We just need to kind of build our factory, I think, next is my thought process. There's one more thing I'll have to collect at some point, but for the past 2 episodes, we did it. We did our, we set out and did exactly what I wanted us to do, so we can mark our checklist as complete for both of these guys. Yeah. All right. We've got the starting to an actual factory facility. At some point, I could probably actually get these 2 miners hooked up, and then really start going crazy with this. Power wise, there's still some stuff I want to do before we get to it. But before that, I want to actually, I think next, before we do the part assembler, there's another thing I want to do, and that is a machine, an item called the sink. There's not much I can put into a sink right now, because we're using so many materials and it's going to require it of us. But the sink will be helpful cosmetic wise and building wise because it's going to give us an easier time when building our factory. What I mean by that is that the sink will allow us to purchase items that will help again with this construction and development of our factory. So we'll do that. I think next episode we'll get the sink up and running, and then we'll just kind of pick and choose what we want to throw into a sink. But yeah, I'm gonna put my my materials that I've collected into turning into fuel here, and then I'll be calling it there, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to hit that like button, and feel free to subscribe as well. This is an ever growing channel that I would love to be able to get efficient. Oh boy, we're actually reaching a point where we're not feeding enough at a time, so we can just do this. Go fast. I feel better. I still am not producing enough here. So I'll probably stand by and do a lot of this stuff off camera just to get things up and running the way we wanted to. But yeah, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.